I've seen you before somewhere.
An oracle sent me here. I'm looking for the ghost of a girl.
Hasn't somebody already asked me about ghosts? I think there were these English people.
English people?
Now you listen here. I want nothing to do with this ghost business. They're interfering enough already, in the truest sense of the word. These ongoing interferences are causing me problems the whole time with the Enigma machine.
What you're saying is completely crazy.
No, you're just not listening.
What is Enigma?
Enigma is the acronym for the electromagnetic transmitting and receiving machine I've built.
How do you get the word Enigma from electromagnetic transmitting and receiving machine?
Well, you just have to reshuffle the letters a bit. Don't be like that.
Tell me more.
This thing enables us to keep in contact with other gypsies and to exchange information. Strangely enough, we gypsies generally set up our camps there, where the underground energy fluxes of the souls meet. It's a funny habit of ours.
Wait, what are soul energy fluxes?
Ghosts can move through the entire earth in a flash when they're not bound to humans. They travel along soul fluxes underground, and intersection points are located here and there. But these energy fluxes can collide with the Enigma waves, and then, whoops, the soul of a ghost is caught in the booster sphere. Then it can't get out, and we have to switch the booster. We deliberately pointed the antenna up instead of down underground, you see? If it reached down into the earth, it would have a direct link to the soul flux. What a load of crap. Have you any more questions?
So you've trapped the souls of ghosts in spheres?
Yes, and we haven't a clue of how to get the poor souls out again.
Can Enigma attract the souls of ghosts?
Sometimes by accident, yes. As I said, they end up in the booster spheres. It would be much worse if the antenna was in the ground.
How can anyone understand all this bunkum?
I'll be happy to explain it to you again anytime.
How did you come up with the idea of building an electromagnetic transmitter?
We gypsies are on the road a great deal, so we have few friends and lots of time to read. But my smart brother Richie devised it. I just fixed it all together. And when I did, I got a few electric shocks.
That explains a few things. I think I know enough about Enigma and the souls of ghosts for now.
Great. The English who came before didn't see anything. I sent them to my brother. You really should meet my brother. He's a bit funny in the head, poor boy.
What do you know about these English people?
They turned up here a few days ago. They were asking Mom about ghosts the whole time. During the day, they are up in the forest, gathering the ingredients for the ritual Mom is going to help them with. At night, they sleep in one of our caravans. They paid us fairly well.
Would you turn the Enigma machine on for me?
So, who would you like to contact? That's funny. These English were also asking about that. You should ask Mom. We're not meant to turn it on without her permission. She always gets upset when another ghost soul gets trapped in a booster sphere. Mom will be in one of our wagons if you want to find her.
See you later. A wolf!
It doesn't seem to be in an especially good mood.
First and foremost, it looks hungry.
Wait, is it trying to tell us something?
Oscar?
Traps are my speciality. Out with the carrot! Mary, I think it wants to tell us something.
Maybe that it's happy to have finally found its breakfast.
Hey, Wolf, how are you?
It actually looks as though it wants to say something.
I have the feeling it is suffering somehow. Somehow this isn't getting us any further.
Should I make contact with this creature?
This is your big moment, Big Chops. Make yourself useful.
Carrot, I need you.
Ah, I understand. And you mean
What? What does it say?
you would never believe me. The poor thing was bitten a few weeks ago.
What? By another wolf? A bear?
No, by a human.
What?
From a rabid human, to be precise. And since that occurrence, he wakes up at the stroke of midnight every night, somewhere, and he has no idea how he got there. And he's covered with tattered human clothing.
What? Does he eat humans while he's unconscious?
No. The rags are on his body, as if he had been wearing them. And that's not all. Since then, he's had a huge appetite for carrots and has stopped eating meat.
Oh my, we have to help him.
We have to do that. That's our top priority.
Wait a moment, though. That's not really so bad, is it? He wakes up wearing human clothes and eats nothing but carrots. So what?
What? Not so bad? Of course it's bad. In any case, I'm staying here until we've helped him.
Me too.
And me too.
Boniface, ask him his name.
Hey, hands off! Do you usually go through life grabbing everything that isn't nailed down?
Yes, I have been doing that lately.
First those funny English people, and now you! It would be so much nicer here without the tourists.
Can I interrupt you a moment?
Yes, please.
What's this long story about gypsies and ghosts again?
The old alliance between gypsies and the dead? Huh, you're brave. But it takes quite a while. Have you got enough time?
Sure, I have some time.
Then, let's start at the beginning. The first signs of ghosts, and in fact, the Holy Grail originated from the same source, but the English found themselves at war against the European mainland. So, Sir Graham Gillian couldn't take it to the site of the discovery. Even today, people still talk of his cunning plan to dispose of the Grail again and free himself from the curse. As you can imagine, he had to reckon with his son's vengeance. Well, so the wheel comes full circle.
And what was all that about Peppino's sister again?
Forget her. She was more surface than substance.
Ah, I understand. That figures. What a lot of information. Yet another day of revelations.
Well, stories about ghosts have many bizarre but interesting aspects. That's enough about aspects, madam. Allow me to enlighten you regarding some interesting aspects of this agreement. Here we go again. It's all stated here in the contract, madam. Nobody can Oh? A carrot! What's happening to me? I need to bury it.
What was that then?
Forget it. It won't help if we simply throw the document away.
Why not?
He has another copy. Two, to be exact. We should be able to find a crucial error in it. One that will invalidate the entire document.
Let's have a look then.
As silly as this sounds, nobody can understand the thing, so you'll probably just be wasting your time.
We'll see. Definitely not a bad idea, but it seems it doesn't entirely work. Bonifacius?
A document? Let me have a look at that. It should not be a problem. However...
What do you mean, however?
Well, if it's not some godless text.
Hey, everything has its limits.
Very well, very well. Maybe I'll make an exception.
Maybe?
I'll get on to it right away. Wait a minute. So, we have it. It's translated.
You see?
An agreement. I never want to be bothered with a thing like that again. I should go and wash my hands. Respect. I beg your pardon.
Excuse me. I have a few questions.
Go on, I'm listening.
Didn't you say earlier that you were good at puzzle solving?
Puzzle solving? That's my speciality. Why?
I might have something here from the field of, jurication.
What? Jurication? This field is completely unknown to me.
Well, look here. The question is this document correct or incorrect?
Good. Then let's have a look. This references paragraph 14. Well, let's have a look. Paragraph 36 is significant, but only if... No. Strange. I thought so. Section 278, second paragraph, fourth clause is brought into play, but not when... you take into account section 487, paragraph 3, clause 4. The female accused... I've got it! The document is clearly incorrect.
Really? How so?
Well, don't you see it? According to paragraph 73, in conjunction with paragraphs 317 and 67, if clause 1 of paragraph 673 and the footnote of paragraph...
Is there a short version?
Okay. This concerns let's say, my mother.
Okay. What about her?
Well, perhaps you've noticed that she's having something of an identity crisis.
Happens to us all sometimes, eh?
In any case, the accused is clearly here designated as a female.
Yes, and...
Mrs. Mrs., get it? It should say Mr. And according to section 867B, the document is therefore invalid and false. That was easy. Have you got any more?
Unfortunately not. But many thanks for your help.
It's all stated here in the contract, madam. Nobody can understand. What is it now?
We found a mistake in the contract.
Well, that's a good bit of news. And what's that then?
Well, he's assuming the person who signed was a woman.
I was, in a manner of speaking.
But not really.
I see. So, does that make the contract invalid?
As soon as we have proof of the, circumstances.
I must.
Exactly.
Nothing could be easier. So, mister, the document is only valid for women, of course. It was also signed by you, madam. Honored lawyer, valued witnesses, I present Exhibit A. Oh my God! I feel sick. Everything is spinning.
The wolf is, or was, a were-man.
A grisly-looking creature. Get out of here!
I can handle him.
Without the lawyer, the day might still be fairly bearable.
I'm speechless. He was a were-man. They really exist.
Every night, the poor beast is transformed into the most terrible human creature you could imagine. A lawyer!
And what is he? A ghost? And does he want to join us?
Yes and no. With animals, it's a bit different. He can't really understand us and won't accept commands.
So far that applies to William too.
But, Mary, he will let you see things through his eyes. Animals are generally of the opinion that humans should look at it from their perspective more often.
What? How? Do you mean...
Why should I keep talking? Go on, just try it.
You did well with that, lawyer, I must say. I could never have done it alone.
I'd like to use your transmitter to catch a ghost soul.
We actually never do that intentionally. Do you have a strong bond with the ghost? Is it likely to be close by? Not that we want to lure Napoleon into the booster sphere. Or Attila the Hun. I imagine that would be pretty unpleasant.
I think the link is fairly strong.
We shall see. I need the ingredients for the ritual. The air humidity in here is still not high enough, as the soul flux runs underground, and our antenna is pointing upwards. The probability of catching any ghosts isn't very high. You must bring the ingredients for the ritual. Yellow mushrooms, some truffles, and a rabbit.
I have been going around with a pirate who never set sail on the high seas.
I'm a pirate with special abilities. I'm not going to do any old nonsense. That's a job for the expert. Here, deck
That's
swabber.
handy.
Strictly speaking, he hasn't even left the harbor.
Made entirely
No
from
wonder
metal,
he's
with a
known
very
as the
practical
Pitiful.
handle. I think that will do as an antenna. But how do I point it towards the soul stream? The antenna is lowered, but I can't connect it to the machine myself.
What? I'm called the... Oh,
I've seen
forget
you
it.
before somewhere.
I need some help with the antenna.
Isn't it working? One of my easiest experiments.
Leave Oscar alone, you runt.
I just fixed it all together.
He's already done a lot more for us than you have.
It shows that the air here is quite dry.
Now we have everything. Finally, the correct ingredients for a traditional gypsy soup. Ha!
What? Soup? But I thought...
The ritual is to appease the souls. The hungry gypsy souls.
So I have gone to all that damn trouble for this?
Listen, I have never activated the Enigma machine for anyone who has not performed this ritual. So, take it easy.
Well, we have reached the correct air humidity.
Then we can just fire the box up.
Is anything likely to happen?
No. Only kidding. We could be blown sky high.
Oh.
Here we go. Stand back.
Emily? Emily, I can see you! Don't be frightened. Everything will be all right. This time I'll make everything right. Trust me. What? What are you pointing at? Behind me?
What have you done?
Ha-ha! We're finally free of it.
You are an animal.
Are we going home now at last?
Ethan, just shut your mouth and get the sphere. Yes, we're going home. At last.